Last time he baited this and snap vanished it. Let's see if he pulls it off again. No, he ate it this time. He got a little too penisy trying to snap vanish it. What the? Oh my god, it destroyed Namek. No more water, hooray! Cell, you've saved us all. All right, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot. Welcome to Dragon Ball Z movie villains versus Dragon Ball Z mainline TV show villains. What we got going on here, the movie villains we've chosen today: Lord Slug, Android 13 fully powered up, Bojack fully powered up, legendary Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Z, of course, and getting Mike Wazowski'd right now is Super Janemba. That is the movie villain team. I am delaying kicking over to the Z villain team because as soon as I do, Cell will not stop fucking yapping. But here we go.
I'd say it's high time.
Yep, there it goes. All right, so we've got Scouter Vegeta, we've got Frieza, we've got Dr. Gero. They just never shut up. We've got Super Perfect Cell, the complete maxed out one.
You'd really better watch your mouth.
Yeah, so Kid Buu just said some gibberish, and Cell said, "You better shut the hell up, guy." Anyway, this is the order of appearance, but also I think the order of power level. It's kind of a toss-up between Frieza and Gero, but I think Gero was stronger than Planet Namek Frieza. Anyhow, this is the Z Villains TV show one. We're going to dive straight to the battle here. I do have to give the advantage right out of the gate to movie villains just because I think they're going to have significantly more health. A lot of them are in their transformed states. We don't start Slug or Vegeta in Giant. However, they both have the ability to go Giant.
At last, you get to test your power against me. You'll make for a good warm-up at least.
We are on Planet Namek just to spice it up a bit. Also, I have actually swapped the difficulty. So we have our normal rule set of unlimited time. Ability capsule items are technically on, though I don't put any ability items on anybody. Yeah, without further ado, here we go. Oh, I changed the difficulty. I changed the difficulty from Super, which is the normal difficulty we leave it on, which to me made the most sense because we want the computers as strong as they can be. We've changed it down from Super difficulty to Strong difficulty. There are 4 difficulties in the game I'm aware of. There is Weak, Normal, Strong, and Super. I was running them on Super, and it was okay. The fights were fine, but there were times where you could tell there was just not a lot happening, or they were very keen on playing defense and not being aggressive to start attacks. I've been told lowering the difficulty could help with that. So we're going to try a couple rounds on Strong. You guys are probably going to see at least the next few videos being played on Strong difficulty. If we love it, we'll keep it. I think at some point in time, I'm going to go all the way to trying Normal. But apparently the lower down the chain you go, at least from Super down to Normal, they get more aggressive and less defensive, which is going to make for a much better viewing experience before I start adding ability capsule items to them and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see how Super does. Hopefully, when it comes to Android who can't charge and stuff, we don't get as many like awkward pauses where they're just standing there doing nothing. Because I think a lot of what happens is the higher the difficulty goes, the more they want to sit back like Android 13 is doing right now. I'm hoping he wants to switch or something. He's completely locked up. Oh, he was waiting to power up. Oh, he was waiting until he could power up, and then he buffed himself. Anyways, on Super difficulty, you get a lot of moments where they're just sitting there, standing and waiting, and what they're doing is they're waiting to react to what the opponent's doing. They refuse to keep charging if the opponent's not doing anything. So when you get an Android opponent or an opponent who can't charge, they'll sit there afraid to charge because their opponent isn't charging and their opponent's waiting for them. It's a whole mess. So anyways, the hope is that lowering difficulty may help a little bit. Scouter Vegeta has tagged out, and Kid Buu is tagged in. Kid Buu with a Kamehameha. Lord Slug fired off a Dodon Ray-looking death beam, but all he did was blow up the rock, so the rock was exploded, which made room for Kid Buu to fire off a Kamehameha and hit him, and then he tags out. So this is why, as Broly and Scouter Vegeta tag in, this is why I said I believe Z movie villains just have a straight-up advantage, because they tend to start off with a higher health bar. Broly, look at Broly. Broly has 4 in reserve and an extra half health bar to get kicked off here. I believe Android 13 had the same. If Slug goes Giant Slug, he can also get a health buff. That being said, if Scouter Vegeta goes Great Ape, he can get a health buff, but like Kid Buu doesn't start off with this health bar advantage Broly has. I believe Super Perfect Cell doesn't start off with this health bar advantage Broly has. That's like just a Broly thing or a fused Android 13 thing. All right, kicking around. And again, we're still, right now, we're just tweaking the difficulty from video to video. We tweak the difficulty. We see if we like it. After that, we're going to try slapping items on them. I know I've talked about that a lot, but we're going to try slapping items on these guys. And what I'm really gunning for is just the ideal, like, most exciting, most entertaining, but most fair and equal experience for the CPU battles. I would like to really fine-tune and tweak just the perfect CPU versus CPU fighting experience, because I want to have the most fun doing this, and I want the battles to be entertaining as they could possibly be. That being said, Dr. Gero comes in, immediately tried to snipe Broly with a super attack, and Broly snap banished it, which is horrifyingly scary. If Gero could get a... Well, if Gero could stop getting hit in the ass. If Gero could get a grab and maybe steal some life out of Broly, that could be huge. Gero kicked off of the tree. I'd never seen that before. Broly knocked Gero away if you go back, and Gero kicked off of the tree to spring back into action. A lot of tagging going on here. A lot of very quick tags going on here. Dodon Ray. Frieza got sniped by his own Death Beam. Not his own, but you know what I mean. I started everyone in their maximum forms except Frieza. I actually started Frieza just in final form Frieza. I didn't give him 100% full powered up. Not for any particular reason other than this is the form we see him in most, and if he wants to transform into it, he definitely can. Unfortunately, Frieza fucking died. Oh, he's back. Okay. He's back. He's good. We got, again, Bojack starts with extra health. Bojack definitely starts with a little bit of extra health. So Z-Movie, not Z-Movie. Z-Show villains are at a disadvantage in the health department. If they overcome it, it's all that much more special. And Frieza is already going to work on Bojack. There's a clash. Frieza's only 1 health bar down after starting off way down before. So maybe the Z-Show villains are just better. Maybe they're just stronger. Frieza's gone sparking and is powering up to 100%. Frieza powered up, another clash. If Frieza wins this, he gets a free ulti. Frieza wins this. Bojack stayed and fought back, though. Bojack kind of countered. He needed to knock Bojack away for the free ulti. And there's a knockback with the throw, and Bojack, again, not letting himself fly away. This keeps Frieza from getting an open shot with the ultimate. Frieza running out of sparking very quickly as he falls into the ground here. Frieza going to wake up and not going to be able to get his ultimate off, but he does have a full key meter. Here he comes. And Bojack clashes it out, so Frieza's going to lose all those key bars and lose the exchange. If I could tweak something in this game, I think I would tweak that. Like, there's a couple things I would mess with here and there I mentioned before. But one of the main things I would tweak, if you do a super attack or an ultimate attack and it's a rush, the opponent should not be able to also just rush and counter that. Or at the very least, if it is a clash, if you win it, your super attack should go off. If you win the little clash, then your super attack should still connect anyway. I don't like the idea of you losing the entire super attack just because they did a regular rush to counter you. Like, they could have blocked. That would have made sense. There's a couple options they had here. But Z-Show villains doing a good job of tagging in and out. Frieza was getting low, and they tag in Vegeta. We're on Planet Namek for this one. There's no particular reason we're on Planet Namek, just because. Vegeta powers himself up. Janemba, Mouth Beam, it connects. Vegeta powered himself up, but not a defensive buff. So Vegeta going to tag out, and I think for the first time we see Perfect Cell step on the field against Super Janemba. And Janemba snipes through the pillar and hits Cell, and Cell immediately loses almost a full bar of health. Janemba continuously charging underwater. You do charge slower underwater, but both competitors are underwater, so it's not changing a whole lot. Is this a Beam Flash? No, Cell lost. Cell's tiny finger beam was no match, and Janemba is just picking Cell apart from a distance as they continuously slow charge underwater. I think Cell actually charges a bit faster than Janemba. Did he get above water? There's no way. Cell just charges fast in water. Cell is sparking right now. He could even this up in a heartbeat, but instead he tags out into Kid Buu, and Kid Buu going to come in and immediately catch Janemba in the back. Little volleyball special. Good super attack, but they're back underwater now. Janemba actually has a lot of ki, which is going to lead him to super attack, and good block by Buu. Good block by Buu. Buu. You know what's crazy is Super Janemba is almost, like, Super Janemba and Slug are about the same height. Slug might be a little shorter, but Super Janemba is almost the shortest character on Team Movie Villains, and he towers over Kid Buu. Big spike overhead. They're just trading blow for blow out here, which is bad news for Kid Buu until he starts winning it. Health bar is practically even. Super Janemba has been in there a long time. You got to think he's going to want to tag out soon. Yep, there it is. Frieza tags in. Bojack comes in, immediately busts himself up to full power. 100% full power Frieza. I think if if these teams were to meet in reality at the stages that we brought them in at, I think it would be close. Scouter Vegeta would obviously be useless. Frieza would be pretty useless for the most part. There's a couple of them he could, like, fight a little bit, but for the most part, Super Saiyans were enough to handle some of these movie villains, and that's where Frieza would kind of be able to do some damage, but most of the villains would need Super Saiyan 2 or higher. In fact, Super Janemba needs even more than that, because Super Janemba was given Super Saiyan 3 a run for its money. Bojack's snap vanishes Frieza's ultimate. I think that was Frieza's ultimate.
You'll be feeling this one.
Don't come out of the water, Frieza! Okay. Oh, Frieza deflected. What a badass. And then tags out. Bojack with a tag out. Super Perfect Cell and Super Janemba. Could Cell manage to take Janemba all the way down? If he lands an ultimate here, gets another combo win before his super attack. Death Beam of his own. Barrage of Death Beam. Super Janemba's real low. Super Janemba's real low. I love the way he vanishes, dude. His whole pixelate shit looks so cool, and the game made it look great, too. If Cell had enough ki to fire off another Death Beam, he would have taken Super Janemba out right there.
You won't survive this time.
Someone in chat says, I don't know if they have an answer for Kid Buu in canon. I think Super Janemba is the answer, because Kid Buu wasn't stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, according to Goku. Goku was pretty sure he could have taken him out if he had full health, if he had, like, was well rested and everything. Goku was pretty convinced himself in Super Saiyan 3 could have taken out Kid Buu. But I don't think they can handle Super Janemba. I don't know if anybody is an answer for Super Janemba. And Z Broly's taken a lot of bodies as well. But not Vegeta's, though. Vegeta kicking Z Broly to the curb. Z Broly got 3.5 bars of HP. Actually, Vegeta's healed up to almost that much on top of that. Cell would kill Janemba because of shit-talking? Did shit-talking work on Super Janemba, or was that just a Fat Nemba thing? I thought that was just a Fat Nemba thing. Yeah, now Buuhan would be tough. Buuhan, I think Buuhan probably waxes Super Janemba. Buuhan versus Super Janemba might be kind of close, but I think Buuhan waxes Super Janemba. And nobody on the Z Villains team, or on the movie Villains team, would have an answer to Buuhan. Because Buuhan kind of tussles with anybody. Insults worked on Super Janemba as well. Gotcha. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Bojack might be looking to take Vegeta completely out of the tournament. Only needs a couple more hits. I called it a tournament. Completely out of the fight. Vegeta's got to tag out. Got some good ass kicking. All right, tag out, kid. Or go Great Ape. Great Ape is still on the table. Great Ape is still a possibility. Janemba, huge mouth cannon. And just like that, Cell back down to 2.5 bars. Them fighting underwater looks really cool. The only thing I don't like about it is I know that when they charge slower. Also, I'm liking the strong difficulty so far. This seems to be going better than super difficulty by a fair margin. Janemba is charging. Cell is charging. Cell does charge a little bit faster than Janemba, but Janemba had a huge advantage. He could have gone sparking if he wanted to. Cell steps out. Little early to bring Scouter Vegeta back in. I would have tagged into literally anyone else. Like, where's Frieza at? Because Vegeta's dead. Cell tags Vegeta in, and he gets mouth blasted, and he's gone. There's Frieza. Good tag out by Janemba. Janemba almost out of there. And, again, Android 13, the health advantage is just so huge here. Frieza's got a lot of ground to make up, but he's kind of doing it. Double pizza. Did he fucking... They're still tracking him. He snap vanished him twice. He snap vanished him. They loop back around, and he did it again. Holy shit. Look at the defense. Cell Jr. and Cyberman actually charge faster underwater. Wicked Boomer, thank you 21 months, bud. Good to see you. All right. Frieza. Despite the snap vanishes, Frieza was still piecing up Android 13. That might all be about to change, though. Android 13 buffs himself. Frieza gets scared, tags out. Kid Buu shows up. Android 13 gets scared, tags out. Kid Buu, big kick, nobody home. Mr. Wicked Boomer, thank you so much for 20 gift subs. Sorry I have alerts off right now. I'm recording a YouTube video. Appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thank you so much. All right. Kid Buu looking for volleyball special. The snap vanishes are going crazy. We've seen how many super attacks have been snap vanished in this one? I feel like it's between 5 and 10. Sizing each other up. Kid Buu doing a good job getting behind him, but the slugfest is just going in favor of Bojack here. Snap Vanish. In a bit of an awkward terrain here to fight around, but it kind of flattened it out. Trying to go blow for blow, bar for bar. Snap Vanishing left, right, and center. Damn, I was hoping he'd lane out of the water. I want to see him get back to normal charging speed. Kid Buu is a very slow charger, even underwater. I'm upset he didn't go full sparking on that, not going to lie. Kamehameha connects. And he's only half a bar down from Bojack at this point. Bojack looked like he was thinking about tagging out, opted against it. Kid Buu going to tag out instead. Now Bojack tags out.
You won't survive this time.
Uh-oh. The mouth cannon came out. I thought Cell was quick enough to land his first, and he wasn't. The mouth cannon came out with enough speed to blow back the Death Beam barrage. And Janemba put it in work. Wait a minute. What a grab. Cell just pummeling Janemba in the face before sending him away. Does this connect? Janemba blocks. Cell has a 1 health bar advantage. If Cell could take Janemba out here, it would be huge for show villains. If Cell manages to put Janemba away, it would be huge for show villains. All right, Cell. Oh, damn, he crashed underwater again. I was like, maybe Cell stays above water. They're both charging. Janemba all the way to sparking. Cell, will he try to match or will he stop? Cell also going to go all the sparking. I hate it when they go all sparking and then tag out. They both did it just now, but it's like you have your ultimates. You have your big end-all be-all. Like, do that. What are you charging all the way up for? They're loving the water. Oh, I think the AI is just dumb, so, like, they have no inherent reason to leave. And because they're not going out of their way to try and leave the water, it's hard to get out of the water because you have to go up and then away, right? So it's not really in the computer programming. That being said, Kid Buu ate a giant blast from Android 13. Point blank. He got wow, you can get punched out of that. You can get punched out of your super dash. That's fucking nuts. Is that the old deadly bomber? Kid Buu with no health in a dream. Ideally wants to tag out here, but movie villains look like they're about to go up.
You're beyond pathetic.
Forgot he kept the redneck voice. Forgot he kept the redneck voice when he transformed. That's funny as hell. That does not look like the kind of voice for that guy. All right, show villains now down 2 competitors. Frieza tried a paralysis beam. 13 flew the coop. And here comes Broly with a shit ton of health again. All right, we're definitely picking a better map for the rematch for sure. The old trucker hat deadly bomber. Yeah, this one feels like it's going to be a slow bleed for show villains here, just being down 2 competitors already.
Get it. Too slow. Too slow.
Ruin City, maybe. Maybe. Now, here's a cool one. The matchup of Cell versus Broly has been one that's been debated for a long time. People have wondered for a minute, like, who would actually be stronger if Z Broly and Perfect Cell fought. And I think my headcanon is, my consensus was always that the first Perfect Cell, like when Perfect Cell first goes perfect, Broly might actually be able to throw hands with him. That one actually might be kind of close. Super Perfect Cell, I think almost undoubtedly would be stronger than Legendary Broly. I think almost undoubtedly. Cell almost went sparking, and then we had Gero tag in. Gero, who I frankly forgot was in this. The cool thing about that was for one fucking living, breathing second, they were out of the goddamn water. For 1 minute, they were in the fucking water. And then Cell immediately knocked his opponent in the water and tagged out, so that way he could get his team back in the water faster. They just love splish splashing around in there so goddamn much. It's very cool. I'm never doing a fight on a water map again. Anyway. Dr. Gero knocking Broly away 3 feet because this map is not good. Good counter. Good kick away. Gero can't charge, being an android and all that. Kind of go android for android here. Ooh, Gero versus Android 13. Who do you guys think win that? Who do you guys think wins that? Because Goku had to use Super Saiyan to beat 13, right? That one could be kind of close. All right, Broly's running scared. Typical Broly.
It's over.
Cell has already snap vanished this. He got hit, I think. I think he got clipped. I don't know what happened there. Don't do the Supreme Kai map. Is that one also bad? All right, Cell charging. Android 13 hiding in the bushes thinking Cell doesn't see him. Let's see how this works out. Wow. All right. Well, he found out he was found out, but he also instantly snap vanished. He is snap vanished? Specifically, Android 13 is snap vanished like 4 supers. He had to absorb his Spirit Bomb while in Super Saiyan to beat 13. Bro, but he did bait him. He baited him the whole way.
You're beyond pathetic.
Android 13 cleaning house. Frieza weaved one of those. But the Slugfest is just going to Android 13. Big explosion, but Frieza's already well out of range of that one. So no connection there. You think 19 is stronger than Gero? I was always under the impression Gero was a little bit stronger than 19, but I don't know if it's ever explicitly stated anywhere. He's definitely smarter than 19, for sure, because 19 is basically a robot, like, can't really think for himself too much. I don't think Gero would have had an android stronger than him. Doesn't make full sense, because, like, 17 and 18 are both stronger than Gero by a wide margin. Cell, obviously. Oh, yeah, 16 stronger than him by a wide margin. Unless you mean Gero wouldn't, like, walk around with one. And unless you're making an argument for that's why 19 wouldn't be stronger than him. And I believe that. I'm still kind of under the impression. And it might just be because he's smarter and can think for himself as to why Gero's stronger than 19. But
Come meet your doom.
all right. Gero, a big shot. He connects. Buffs himself, hits a super attack, but Android 13 still with plenty of health left. I'd like to see a grab. I'd like to see a grab out of Gero here. Oh, he tried it. He tried the snap vanish grab. 13's just really good at playing defense. They're out of the goddamn water for once. This is really cool. All right, sidestep. Oh my god, you see the tracking? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's right. Lord Slug's in the game. Completely forgot Lord Slug existed. Do not fly into the water. Okay. So, homing grenade? Yeah, it was disgusting. That's anime accurate? That was crazy, though. Oh, wait, no. Slug was in here doing Dodon Rays earlier. Death beams, for sure. I don't think anyone's died yet. 2 members of Team Show villains have gone down. Don't knock him into the water. He fucking barely fell into the goddamn water. All right, Slug, whatever you do, don't chase him into the water. Gero, come out of the water. Gero, up, up, up. Oh, it's Frieza now. All right, gotta be careful. Frieza turned him around and tried to run. Frieza turned Slug around and tried to run away, and it did not work. It did not work even a little bit. Frieza getting absolutely fried by Slug. Frieza got the daylights knocked out of him so bad he didn't even know where Slug was when he woke up. Slug charging now above water, which means you can actually charge Ki in a reasonable amount of time. Ooh, Frieza barely. That would have ruined his life. That would have ended Frieza as we know him if that would have connected. Frieza trying to get some work in, knocked away, and it's about to be all over. Frieza's one hit. Frieza's one tap. There it is. And just like that, show villains are down to 2. It's up Dr. Gero, and who's left? Kid Boo's gone. Scouter Vegeta? Did Scouter Vegeta go away?
Over here. Try a little harder.
Slug is kind of running shit. They kind of saved Slug to mop up at the end, and he's doing it. Scouter Vegeta died early. Who's left? Is there still Cell? Surely Gero's not their last. No, he still has a switch option. Dr. Gero. I can't believe he blocked that. I don't know how he blocked that.
Come meet your doom.
All right, Gero constantly buffing himself up a few notches. Tags out. Yep, super perfect cell. And Z Broly getting pelted with the death beams. Please get out of the water. Please get out of the water. You should go after him, Z Broly. Yes, yes, fight him. Away from the water, even. Broly knocking Cell away from the water like the hero that he is. Snap, vanish, war. Back and forth. Any kind of slugfest where you're trading blow for blow, even if you're losing a little bit, heavily favors movie villains because they're up so much. And Broly just knocking Cell around the entire plane of existence. And Cell freaks out and tags Gero back in, which might be a good move, might be a detriment to the team, we'll see. The Supreme Time map is so big that if they lose each other, there's a chance they never find each other again and you have to quit the game. Oh my god. Alright, that's the 32nd time he's done that super attack, and that's the 32nd time it hasn't fucking worked due to snap vanishing or blocking. Gero buffs himself. Broly kind of running a little bit there a minute ago. Swings in. Broly gonna tag out. Broly want a cracker? Broly gonna tag out? Alright, sorry. That popped in my head. What is this? Just completely smacks Gero upside the head. Alright, Gero lost his hat. You can see his weird little brain now. Cell tagged back in. Gero very embarrassed about his male pattern baldness, android pattern baldness. Cell kicking Bojack through a tree. This is another one. You gotta think Cell versus Bojack could be relatively even. Though Super Perfect Cell actually probably a little bit stronger. Because again, it's just like, did Gohan go Super Saiyan? Yes. Did you die immediately afterwards? Basically, yes.
Too slow. There's a lot more where this came from.
Big kick by Cell. Death Beam Barrage. Blocked, man. Easily blocked. How do they do that? Super Janemba. Mouth Ray Cell's down to a bar and a half. Super Janemba's gone sparking. Super Perfect Cell's gone sparking. And then done that stupid thing where he tags out instantly. Meanwhile, Janemba gonna utilize it with an ulti. Gero sidesteps. Gero able to fly around it, but at least Super Janemba tried to hit the ulti. Cell can regenerate and Bojack can't. Very good point. Yeah. Yeah, Bojack got a hole punched in his stomach and then lived in denial for the rest of his short life. Bojack got a hole punched in his stomach by Gohan. He went, that was just a fluke. Anyway, Gohan, any last words before I kill you? And it's like, bro, he just easily punched a hole in your stomach. The denial is crazy. Tracking beam. Gero absorbed it. Gero fucking absorbed it. That was sick. Instant transmission. Cell. Knocking him around. Good technique there, but a bit of ground to make up still. Gero about a counter sweep. Bojack had to go full power against Vegeta. Yes, Cell would wash that man. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Cell taking a bit of damage. Now opting. Will he go sparking and actually utilize it this time, or will he go sparking to tag out again? Android 13 trying to charge, but can't because he's an android. Hope they fix that in an update. Last time he baited this and snap vanished it. Let's see if he pulls it off again. No, he ate it this time. He got a little too penisy trying to snap vanish it. What the? Oh my god, it destroyed Namek. No more water, hooray! Cell, you saved us all.
Not bad.
All right, and Android 13 got knocked so far away, he didn't even know where Cell is anymore. I like that you could fly through that part of the stage. And tagging out, smart. Cell also going to tag out. He was out of energy anyways. Slug comes in, snap vanishes. Gero coming in, 3 bars. And a little bit of health absorption. Kind of fucked up the I-beam, but the health absorption was cool. If he would have done that one move he's been messing up the whole time, that would have been sick. Yeah, that's awesome how the ultimate fucking leveled Namek. That's so cool. Slug winning the exchange. Slug might be the MVP, but he tags in Z Broly. If Cell and Gero managed to make the comeback, that would be insane.
It's over now.
Daima Goku's power pole combo can destroy Namek. That's interesting. That's health. Oh, when he absorbs, when Gero lands a grab, is that health and key? That's crazy to yoink both. But then again, if you're an android that can't charge, it just kind of evens it out. There we go. Yup, health and key absorbed out of Broly. Don't do the I one. Oh my god, if he would just do that fucking hand one, it would probably hit. it would probably hit. Oh my god, Gero tried to block, and to no avail. He got absolutely smashed. Threw some rocks to the side over there. But Gero's putting in work, dude. Why is Gero so strong, man? He's absolutely throwing hands. He's landing grabs. They got a tag around this man because he's just putting in too much work. I thought he was going to go for the grab again. This is the move he should have been doing. That move always gets snap vanish, though. I don't know what it is. It almost feels like a bug. The AI has a 100% snap vanish on that move rate.
Come meet your doom.
Gero going to buff himself. Bojack. Bojack, where you going? Bojack? Oh my god, he's crawling with his dick. He's using his dick to crawl away through lava.
Full power.
Bojack gets up and goes full power after dragging his dick across the lava for 20 minutes. It cannot be comfortable. Cell, Death Beam Barrage, easily blocked. That move, I think that move sucks. I think the Death Beam Barrage sucks because it loses against other supers because it's a Beam Barrage, but also it has like a longer startup time than regular Death Beam. Regular Death Beam and Dodon Ray and stuff come out faster. If it hits, I think it does a bunch of damage, but everybody seems to have no problem getting around those. Ooh, Cell with the Sonic Sway. Little bob, little weave. Knocking Bojack away. Ooh, not Bojack, excuse me, 13. Snap vanish, sidestep.
There's a lot more with this.
Cell kind of making 13 look a little silly right now.
Too slow.
Cell kind of making 13 a little goofy.
More with this scheme from.
13 might go down here.
You won't survive.
If this lands, 13's gone. Oh, 13 blocks. See, why can they block that? How do they block that? 13 tags out just before Imminent Doom, but again, a lot of these supers, they're almost better at snap vanishing supers on strong than they were on super, which is weird to me, but it is what it is. But maybe they're less likely to throw supers when they're guaranteed to hit. That move finally hit. That's the first time that move's ever landed in all of Sparking Zero. You guys witness history. Nobody on Gero has ever landed that move before until that moment in time just now when Z-Broly ate it in the bag. All right, we're gonna clash. Broly wins that one. Broly wins the next 2 easy blocks, and he sends Gero flying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Z-Broly just buffed the shit out of himself and went sparking. The ulti here would cook Gero. Gero would immediately go down to 1 bar. That is a super attack, but a devastating one nonetheless. Gero down. He had over 3 bars of health. He's now down to 1.5 bars.
Come now.
Now down to 1.5 bars. However, if he lands a grapple, Broly's too scared. Cell back out. They're just doing a really good job at tagging right now. Cell knocked through the rocks. I think the problem at this point is that movie villains just have too many options. They have too many members left on their team.
You won't be able to outrun me.
Cell went for a super attack and they collided. If Slug wins this, it's bad news. Well, Slug won this. This is looking like bad news. And he connects. Ooh, is Cell dead? No, but he's close. Cell gonna be nearly dead off this. Ripcord punch and the I-beam. Cell with a little over 1 bar. And it's getting ugly out there quick. Did Super Genema go down?
You won't survive this time.
Slug buffed himself. I like Cell trying to take advantage of the Slug being in the middle of buffing himself. He was just a little too late on it. Gero back out there. Gero. We need to see some grapples out of Gero. Bit of absorption out of Gero. Would do wonders here. It's gonna be too late. Yep, block. I don't know why they're allowed to block. How are they blocking that? How are they blocking that? Can you guys block that when that happens to you?
You have no chance.
Super Genema did not die. He's practically full HP. That move will never connect. It's a cool looking move. It'll just never connect. Gero blocking. Tags out. Cell comes in. 1.5 bars after getting lit up by the Lord Slug ultimate. I think that was the moment that the show villains lost, was that Slug ultimate. Do you have to time the block, or do you just hold R1? Alright, I don't think Gero knows where Super Genema is. He found him. Android 13 back in. 1.5 bars. Again, an ulti takes him out here. These guys have been in stages for a while where ultimates would take them out. Would like to see more grapples out of Gero. Neither of these guys can charge, so the fighting here is interesting. I think it's the first time they've actually been out there together. If not, it might be close.
Over here.
All right, 13 getting the better of Gero. This is unfortunate. Gero really has a chance to put 13 away here, but not if he's getting pieced up in the corner the whole time. If this can connect, it connects, but 13 just buffed himself because Gero was on the other side of a rock. All right, blocking the Dodon Ray. Gero down to less than a bar. If he doesn't tag out to Cell, it's all over. Or he could start fighting.
Try a little harder.
But Slug has kind of been his kryptonite. Actually, it's kind of been putting a work on everybody. Dodon Ray connects, and it is just super perfect Cell. Wait, did Cell die? Oh, Cell died. I never wrote Cell died. All right, there it is. There you have it. Movie Villains won. I know I talked about doing 2 out of 3s before, but these fights are long as hell, so there you have it. Movie Villains had the advantage the whole way, and I think their health bar advantage mattered because there was a couple scenarios where they absolutely would have been dead if they didn't have 1 health bar buffer. But good fight nonetheless. Movie Villains get the W.